Yay! My favorite day of the week. This next game is called Rhythm, Song, Scribe. Rhythm, Song, Scribe. Scribner, someone who writes. The objective of this game is to, number one, teach reading and writing of notation. Number two, to improve listening. And number three, to start to internalize note lengths without going back to the traditional method of saying, okay, now count 1, 2, 3, 4, or 1 and 2 and, forget that. Forget that. Forget you ever did it. Don't do it again. Rhythm, Song, Scribe. Great game. Let's go learn how to play it. Rhythm, Song, Scribe. All you need to play Rhythm, Song, Scribe, couple of dry erase boards, dry erase marker, and an eraser. That's it. Very few things to play this game. Love it. No barrier to entry. I also like to play this game on the floor. It gives me a chance to do my little yoga pretzel move. But also, in all seriousness, any chance you get to move your student out of a chair and into a new learning environment, do it. They need to move around the space. It inspires them to learn. That's why we move around the space. Get your butt out of a chair and move around the space. Okay, Rhythm, Song, Scribe. I've got my trusty instructions right here. This is on the Dropbox, how to play. You can find this on the Dropbox. Keep these close by while you're learning how to play it the first few months. Okay, so Rhythm, Song, Scribe is just a listening and writing game. It's basically like the transcribing games you used to have to play in college, right? Only we use our own special language. So step number one is just to introduce the note or notes that you're going to be writing. So today we're going to do whole notes, half notes, and quarter notes. So step one is to get them to write a row of each. And each time they write it, introduce how they're going to count it. Whole note, hold it. Half note, quarter. Whole note, hold it. Half note, quarter. So they go through and write. Step number one. Okay, so now you've finished writing all your notes. Erase the notes and just leave a reference on the side for the student. Whole note, hold it. Half note, quarter. Step number two is you're going to give them an example of one of the rounds that you're going to play with them. So for example, I might sing, start a little beat here with the tap. Whole note, hold it, half note, half note. And then I would write what that's going to look like. And remind your student that music moves from left to right, just like when they're reading a book. Okay, so I would write that out for them. Whole note, hold it, half note, half note. And then I would, one more time, repeat that. Whole note, hold it, half note, half note. That's step two. Show them how the game is going to be played. And now let's go to step three. Step three is they're going to use their own dry erase board and they're going to do 3 rounds. Each round they'll get 3 listens to the rhythm song. Each round you're going to repeat the rhythm song 3 times. They are going to add to the rhythm as they hear it a second and a third time and understand what they're supposed to write. As they hear it and remember it, they will write it. You need to remind them that they're not going to write something new each time you repeat it, right? They need little reminders like that. Okay, so for round 1, I might keep it kind of simple. Quarter, quarter, half note. And that would be as simple as it would get for a beginning student. And then as I get to round 2 and round 3, I might make the rhythm songs longer and longer. So if you have an intermediate student, you might already be introducing 8th notes, and it might go 8 note, quarter, quarter, whole note, hold it, 8 note, half note, half note, half note. That would be a good rhythm song for an intermediate student. This is an amazing game that you can use all the way up to your high school students. right? You can start doing rhythms like 16, 16, 16, 16, 8 note, half note, half note. And the great thing about this game is that we have support tracks, MP3s that you can put on the student's Dropbox and send home with them. Rhythm Song Scribe. The amazing thing about this game is, number one, students love it because it's a quiz. Number two, you've got materials to send them home with, so their BLAM game when they go home is level 1 of Rhythm Song Scribe, and all they need is a pencil paper to play it at home. And the third reason why students love this game and why it's such a good one at the factory is that you can level it all the way up to your most advanced students. There is no reason why you can't play this game with your adult students, right? It is a perfect game. Rhythm Song Scribe. Play it today. Enjoy. BLAM!